Greetings folks, and I hope 2026 is being kind to you wherever you are in collecting land. And welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview. So overnight, Hot Toys have dropped another Batman figure on us. They are starting 2026 as they mean to go on by the looks of it. But it's no ordinary Batman figure, oh no, they have given us Batman Arkham Origins from the 2013 video game. And I've got to say from the get-go, I am a huge fan of Arkham Origins. Was upon its release, still am today, bit of a retro gamer, love revisiting it. I think it still plays brilliantly today. It's a fantastic culmination of the Arkham trilogy, super smooth graphics, great combat, great gameplay, and just a whole lot of fun. So if you're a gaming fan and you haven't tried it, or even just a Batman fan, I do recommend giving it a shot. But no, Hot Toys have gone all in with their 1/6 scale take on the Batman from Arkham Origins. But before we dive into the pictures, I would like to send a Gotham-sized shout out to everyone who's supported the channel. And please drop a like and hype on this video, as it helps other people find Go Figure. And if you haven't already, be sure to mash that subscribe button and bell notification icon, so you're not missing any of the 1/6 scale previews, reviews, showcases, tours, and all that other good stuff that we've got coming up. So, as always, Hot Toys have dropped a shit ton of pictures on them. We'll zip through them. But yeah, I am super excited for this one. Batman takes up a huge chunk of the collection you can see behind me, and I can see this one being a no-brainer and landing in the collection and going up for review. No release date on this one as of yet. I will have to recheck the blurb. But yeah, I mean, this could be it could be a year down the line, it could be next week. Hot Toys have a tendency to do that from time to time. Is literally drop a figure a matter of days after it's been announced. But I will double check the release date on this one. But let's take a look at the pictures. That's what we're here to see. So first shot. I've got to say, yeah, straight away, very, very impressed indeed. Proportions look on point, that suit looks great, and after all, it should be. Hot Toys have been doing Batman figures for longer than I care to remember, so they've had enough practice, they should get this right. But yeah, game accuracy looks on point, as I say, scale looks right, that outfit looks really, really well done, that suit, with that sort of contrasting deep grey against the black. Really nicely done. Looks like we've got a wired cape with tattered edges, which is screen accurate as well. I'm going to have to mention this. Regulars to the channel will know my feeling on Hot Toys capes. It's a work in progress. Hopefully we will see some advances in 2026. It's this material that I'm not awfully keen on, and it looks like they've used it again, but who knows, maybe it's my eyes and I'm mistaken, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. It's just playing into custom cape manufacturers' hands, in my opinion, and really, when we're spending this amount of money on a high-end figure, we expect a slightly better cape, but that's enough griping about capes. The cowl itself looks phenomenal with the detailing on there. That faceplate looks great, that mouthplate looks great. We've got the shock gloves going on with the electricity effect here. Now I'm going to assume this is the standard issue electricity effect that we've seen with multiple Hot Toys figures, from Thor to Scarlet Witch and all points in between, made of that sort of translucent resin with that hint of colour in there. It looks like there might be a light up effect here, but I don't think there is. I think this is just some jiggery pokery from Hot Toys with the photography, but it looks very, very effective indeed. Those gauntlets and gloves look great, and overall first impressions, chef's kiss. On to the next one. Now this is an all shot. I'm going to say straight away, this base, yeah, I like diorama bases, particularly on figures with figures like this. They sort of beg for them. They place them, they ground them, they give them context. I'm thinking of an example here, the XE suit Batman with the staircase and the ice effects. Yes, it takes up more acreage in the display, but I think these kind of figures beg for that diorama. But Hot Toys have gone for the sort of standard issue Star Wars rectangle. Not a bad thing, it does the job. It looks like there is a decal on the top there, an Origins decal, says Batman on the front there, and I'm assuming we're getting the standard issue crotch grabber, but overall proportions look really, really good. I don't know whether it's my eyes and I'm getting old, because yes, I am getting old, and yes, my eyes are getting worse. I was a little bit on the fence about the proportions here. Is he a little bit too chunky? I was playing the game a few days ago, ironically, just prior to them announcing this figure, and I'm thinking maybe a tad too chunky, but maybe not. What are your thoughts on the proportions? Let me know in the comment section below. But that suit looks really screen accurate and phenomenal. I'm going to assume here that we're looking at possibly a nylon material. Maybe it's a hard plastic undersuit. Maybe it's that sort of nylon, plastic coated nylon, which they've used in previous figures on XE suits, which is great. It provides that flexibility, that articulation, but can be prone to cracking a little bit. But loving the armor over the top there. Going to assume that's plastic and sculpted and attached. Colors right. Bat symbols the right size, the right color. Loving that sort of carbon weave effect that you've got going on the knee pads and the shin pads and the boots there. We've seen those gauntlets again, and yeah, overall this is looking very, very good indeed. I am quite excited for this one, as you can probably tell. And once again, that cape is going to be wired and tattered by the looks of it as well. So on to the next. We've got that sort of muscle pose, that ready to land a punch pose, and we can really see the detailing with this light here. And once again, Hot Toys have nailed it on. That suit looks just about right. I'm assuming that these shoulder pads and these chest pads, it looks like we've got that sort of elastic that they use to attach those, and that works quite well, has done in the past, and it looks like it works well here. This abdomen section, that could be an interesting one. They have done this in a material in the past. They've also done it as a soft sculpted plastic, but it comes across as material and looks very good. Creasing looks great. The detailing, the texture changes, and the black washes on there to pick out the details all look phenomenal. On to the next, action pose. I've had issues with Hot Toys in the past with when you're going for poses like this with the leading foot. If the feet aren't articulated correctly, sometimes it's problematic to plant them on the floor, flat on whatever surface they're on, which can cause all kinds of issues in toppling, and maybe you have to put them on a base, the trailing foot has to go on a base or whatever. But it doesn't look like that's an issue here, so I'm going to assume they're on a peg joint here with plenty of lateral movement to accommodate this kind of pose. And it's looking great. I mean, as a centerpiece to a Batman collection, or a video game collection, or an Arkham collection, I think this you could do a lot worse. I think it looks great. Detailing on that utility belt with the paint washes, fantastic. Clutching a batarang here, one of the batarangs, and that cape flying off in the background. Yeah, so super imposing, and I'm very, very impressed indeed. On to the next, sort of a jumping, punching motion going on here. We're seeing some of the detailing behind those legs there. It looks really nice with the clasps, the straps on those shin guards there, and the detailing on those knee pads. Overall, yeah, great. We're seeing these gauntlets, metallic paint applications. I'm going to assume they're plastic, but washes as well on there, and these sort of what I'm going to assume are plastic again, hoops attaching the armor on the arms there. Cracking shot, that one. Close up here of these gauntlets now. Very, very detailed, super chunky, nicely done. You've got the electricity effects trailing away here on these gauntlets. I'm saying, not the biggest fan of this effect. I think that resin that they use in there, I think it's a resin, can become brittle over time. It's very delicate, it's prone to snapping. I do like the effect, but I don't use it that often, but it's there if you want it in this figure. And we're getting to see that mouth plate. Now, two interchangeable mouth plates with this particular figure. I believe we've got a Grimace and a stoic look. We're seeing the stoic look here. Skin textures look great. Hint of 5 o'clock shadow. Proportions look right. We've got that mouth that sort of dips at the edge there, which is game accurate. Ears are the right length. Always nice to see. We're getting a hint of the texture changes going on here. In the armor and in the cowl, so good job here by Hot Toys by the looks of it. It's all shaping up very, very well. Oh, at least it is for Mr. Go Figure anyway. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. On to the next. Love this photo. I think this is an absolutely cracking photo. Lighting is fantastic here. We've got the Sonic Batarang in the right hand, the traditional Batarang in the left, and yeah, I don't think there's going to be any issues with posing this guy. Wired cape flowing off in the background there, and the detailing looking great. That literally could be a shot from the game itself. It is that good. On to the next. Close-up here, pretty similar to the last one, but we've zoomed in a little bit. Sonic Batarang again. Loving the detailing on this bicep area and this shoulder area. Yeah, I think we're seeing elastic straps here on the chest plate, which will go around the back to hold it in place. But overall, yeah, paint apps, colors, screen accuracy, it looks like it's there in spades. On to the next one. 3/4 shot here, we're seeing some of the detailing down the sides of the figure itself. Loving the contrast there. You've got that sort of finer weave on the abdomen section, slightly thicker weave on the thigh pads. Yeah, all playing off against each other really, really nicely. And it's the colours here that I think are great. Very, very subtle tonal changes here going on, and Hot Toys have captured that really, really well. On to the next. Now, I believe this is the Disruptor gun that he's holding here. Correct me in the comment section if I'm getting that wrong. But yeah, really nicely done. Once again, Hot Toys, past masters, so you've got that, once again, plastic, I am assuming. I'm going to get an award for every time I say assumed in this video. Yeah, the detailing on that gun looks great. Paint applications to give it metallic look, all on point. Something Hot Toys should be doing in their sleep. We're seeing the Grimace faceplate here. Teeth look really good. I'm going to assume that the head pops off here. Rather than taking the entire cowl off, you just pop the head off and it's on a ball joint, so you can get to the purse system underneath and pop those faceplates out. I can't see any reason to remove that cape. I don't think this is one that's going to be any good with a capeless look, but yeah, let's move on. Once again, another one of those 70-30 poses, and it looks like it works. It looks like Hot Toys have nailed it there, and we're seeing all the details again. Clutching that Batarang sculpted plastic, paint washes, usual story. Detailing on that utility belt looks very nice as well with the paint washes. And overall, yeah, articulation and posability, not an issue here. Close up again, pretty similar shot, just closer. Stoic faceplate there, 5 o'clock shadow, skin tones and textures, yeah, chef's kiss again. And just the detailing looks nailed on. On to the next one. Now, I love this photo as well. I think this is a cracking shot, so much so that I used it for the thumbnail, and you really can see the tonal changes here between that sort of deep blue, grey and those blacks. I'm seeing a little bit of foreboding here that I think this may very well be that notorious material in the cape here, which just isn't very nice, but let's not judge it before we've got it in hand. Let's wait and see. Cowl looks great again, and you've got that remote grapple hook gun thing with the pressure gauge going on the side there. Jumping, punching pose, very nice, and once again, all the detailing is there for you to see. Looks like we've got him with, now is that Deathstroke? Let me know in the comment section below, am I getting that wrong? Looks like it might be Deathstroke. Anyway, it's been put in to give the figure some context, and once again I think we've got some fancy jiggery pokery going on with the lighting here to make this electricity look like it's lit up, but yeah, proportions, paint applications, you know the story. On to the next. Now, getting close up on this cowl, the all-important cowl. Now my first feelings were, hang on, there's a bit too much space here between the top of this cowl and the eyes. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Is it me? It could very well just be the angle of this. As I say, I was playing the game a few days ago, and the first thing that struck me was there's just a little bit too much distance there, but it could just be me and my eyes. But we're seeing the stoic faceplate, as I mentioned, skin tones, textures, usual story, all on point. That cowl looks screen accurate, the ears are the right size, and we're going to be getting the purse system, obviously. Standard issue now with all Hot Toys figures. Now we've got the Grimacing faceplate. Do like this one a lot. I think it just works really well, particularly with the chunkier Batman figures. Teeth done really well. You've got that pearlescent look to them, that gloss coating. The space there between the sort of furrowed, the furrows between the eyebrows and the top of the head doesn't look as pronounced on this shot, so I'm assuming it's the shot there, but overall, yeah, it's a thumbs up from me. On to the next, another action pose. Gauntlet's out with that electricity effect and the cape behind. On to the next, another 70-30 pose, clutching the weaponry, really beautifully lit, and we can see the details there. Those spikes on the back of the gauntlets looking very good. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot, and the more I look at it, the more I'm pretty much convinced this is going to be landing in the collection. On to the next. Now we're looking at some of the details on the weaponry there. You've got the remote grapple hook, you've got the sonic batarang, you have what looks like the sticky bomb, the traditional batarang, you've got the grapnel gun, and if Mr. Go Figure's fat head is not in the way there, it looks like you've got the explosive gel gun. I suspect that's going to be covered by this though. Trust me, it's there. On to the next. Shot of the detailing here. Armor looking great, we've already covered that. Wired cape, we've covered that. That sort of carbon weave in the shins, we've covered that, and the paint applications on the gauntlet. So yeah, just a close-up look at some of the details. We've got the PERS system, as I say, standard issue these days with Hot Toys figures, and I think it's great the fact that they are now just doing this as standard, whereas before it was reserved for deluxe figures and so on. Great to see them moving forward with that, with everything now. But the cowl looks great, loving the two swap out faceplates. Would have maybe liked to have seen a third one, a third mouth plate. That tends to be the direction that Hot Toys go, but it is what it is. I think both work really well. As I say, I'm erring towards the Grimace on that one. Once again, the two shots that we've already seen. This is just how to display the figure with or without the gauntlet electricity effects. And finally, the all shot, the obligatory all shot. And once again, this is photos that we've already covered. You've got that action shot on the left-hand side, close up with the cowl on the right, and a couple of full-length shots in the bottom right-hand corner, which are once again probably covered up by my head. And the detail shots in the center there, from the electricity effects, the cowls, the moving eyes. We've got 7 hands going on there, so decent amount of hands. Odd number, I would assume, because we're going to have some weapon-specific hands in there as well. But all the usual details that we've already looked at. So there you have it, folks. That is Hot Toys' take on Batman from Batman Arkham Origins, the video game. What are your thoughts on this particular figure? Are you a fan of the video game? Are you a fan of Batman? Fan of Hot Toys? Is it an easy pass for you? Is it an instant pre-order? Please let me know in the comment section below. I would be fascinated to hear your take on this. What have we got coming up on the channel? Well, there's plenty more 1/6 scale figure previews, obviously, and a lot more reviews coming up on the channel. Reviews from Hot Toys, InArt, Susu Toys, Present Toys, Caustic Plastic, Exo 6, Iconic Studios, the list goes on. Next up for review on the channel is one that Mr. Go Figure has been waiting for a long time. Courtesy of Royal Mail, it's done a whistle-stop tour of the world before it's got to me, and it's somewhat delayed, but going up very soon will be Infinity Studios' take on Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim, and I am so looking forward to getting my hands on that. But as I say, we've got plenty more showcases, tours, and all that other good stuff. So as I mentioned at the top there, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of it. And I suppose all it remains for me to say is, from myself and from Hot Toys' take on Batman from Batman Arkham Origins, a massive thank you for watching as always, and until next time on the channel, take care of yourselves and happy collecting.